Hi everyone, it's me, Rolling Redneck, with a new Let's Play of Dragon Warrior, or rather, Dragon Quest. In honor of the late Akira Toriyama, I am doing this Let's Play, because he was a major part of a lot of people's childhoods. Now this is the Game Boy Color version, so there are a lot of changes from the NES version. I want to do the NES version, but it didn't work with OBS for some reason. So we're doing the Game Boy Color version of Dragon Warrior. So some names and features have been changed. Erdrick is Lodo now. Dragon Lord is Draco Lord, for some reason. The whatever her name was in the NES version is now Laura. And there have been some quality of life improvements from the NES version. For example, you can just walk downstairs now, and just open doors. In the NES version, you had to open a menu to open doors and go downstairs. Since this was the first ever Japanese RPG, the NES Dragon Quest was clearly kind of experimenting with some ideas. And like most JRPGs, you can just poke into stuff and steal whatever you find. And like JRPGs, you can talk to people for random information. Some of it useful, most of it useless. So yeah, the central conflict of the game is pretty mundane by modern standards. Save the princess, kill the monsters. And this is your standard town. You have your inn. Another quality of life improvement, in case you haven't noticed, you can just talk to people. You don't have to open a menu to talk to people. Now there are two ways you can go. You can buy a more powerful club, buy a more powerful club, or buy a more powerful weapon. Now I should mention that I am doing a G-rated playthrough where I avoid most of my, or most if not all of my colorful language. I do a little bit of backstory for this game. Um, I first played it at my uncle's house on an NES. I am not sure where he got it. I'm guessing at a flea market. Because I don't think Dragon Warrior was a package title for the NES. And he's not really the video gaming type. No offense to him, he has different hobbies than I do. And that's fine. But yeah, to make sure this is for everyone, I'm going to keep it G to PG, mostly because PG is violence. And even then, the violence is pretty tame. Now, there are a couple mechanics to note in the overworld. Of course, there is leveling up. As far as what stats get leveled up each level, I have no idea. Maybe it's dependent on your name. Your encounter rate depends on what level, or, I mean, what kind of terrain you're on. If you're in forest, you'll get a lot more encounters. Hills get more encounters. Plains are relatively okay. The further you go from the castle, the stronger the monsters are. I'm doing a re-recording of part one because part one did have an incidental thing. or incidental microphone noise. So I may be repeating some information from part 2. Bridges. If you are playing this game right now with me, do not cross the bridge for a while. You will die. You know what? Let's just prove that point. Okay, if you want to save, you go to Mr. King. He will tell you how much EXP is noted to, or needed to reach your next level. But you can also, in the Game Boy Color version, you can record your quest in a field log, and it'll go to the title screen for you. That's another quality of life measure they added, which I guess would be great if you're playing on an actual Game Boy, because batteries can go out at any time, or you could reach your destination if you're playing this in a car. But yeah, that is part 1 of Dragon Quest 1. I will see you next time with part 2. Have a nice day, like and subscribe.